why would I think about marrying you? Why do I even think about going with you?
Right.
I don't think that we should say we go with each other to figure each other out, because we could hurt one another because a title is holding over our head. So we have if we have the skies to be the limit, we still learning this person. He's still figuring out, can I deal with this person? It feel better that way. So I learned the only way I'm dating is I'm trying to have kids, and I can literally see you as the mother of my kids. That's it. Marriage. Marriage has no value to a human being coming on earth.
That's wild.
You think marriage has no value?
None compared
like
to having
the covenant
a kid.
under God is marriage.
What the inserting of life is the covenant with God, bigger than a ring.
Well, it's definitely bigger than a ring.
You want another human that loves God in the world. What's better than that?
What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of It's Giving. I am your host, Sarah Fontenot, and if you have not yet, please hit that button below, get subscribed, hit that little bell so you get a notification with each new piece of content. Now, y'all know we be bringing the gifts, we be bringing the guests, we be bringing the facts, we be bringing the real, raw, unadulterated.
If I can,
yo, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is all a test. You feel me? I appreciate everyone watching. Yeah. So if it's a little choppy or whatever like that, it's the first joint. I got a new software. I got new stuff. So we rocking out. I appreciate everyone for watching. All that good stuff. You feel me?
Means is I know where I come from. I know why I came from it. I know where I need to be. I know where I'm going. I know who I want to be with.
Right.
That's why I say I
So if someone that has no idea who you were or where you came from, what would you say that is? Where did you come from?
I think if you don't know me and know where I came from, I think the first thing you should do, and take this for everybody you ever meet in life, don't go with no idea. Don't go with no expectation. And don't go with no belief. See it for what you want to see it for and experience it for. Then you sum it all up.
Yeah.
Because nobody go get me that don't know me at all. So if that's just how
I honestly feel like you just spoke like my life story.
Yeah.
I think people can look at you and think one thing, but it's really like you
can't
have
wait to
no
judge
idea.
you.
Oh my gosh. Do you feel judged?
Hell no, because God love me.
Amen. Come on.
So shit.
But why do you think people judge though?
Man, it hurt.
I know.
It's a hurt place. It's a fact of you feeling left out, or you reminding them of somebody that hurt them in a similar situation. I guess.
What do you think is the number one thing people judge you on?
I don't even know.
You don't know? You're like, I don't even pay attention.
Man, I can't. First of all, I'm not paying nothing.
Yeah.
Not money, not time,
not energy,
not wealth, energy, nothing, attention, anything. And I don't know. That shit just. Respectfully, I say this: when you grown, that shit don't bother you. I got a real life. Like I got real bills. I got real shit going on. Like I know people say that, but I'm actually a real adult. And to be an adult, man, you can't keep up with shit, because next thing you know, you can be behind in some kind of bill or some deal, or some motherfucker open the wrong door in your house they should have opened. Like, yeah.
Facts.
Like
you know, it's crazy because you, like, one of the main things that people say about you on the internet, we were kind of chit-chatting before this, but a lot of the things that people say is, dang, he's really grown a lot. Do you agree? And what happened to make that happen? If it did.
Hey, it's only a few things in life can make me cry, but goddamn, for me to think about where I come from, and just to see my like certain family member ain't with me to be here, it hurt. Like that's the only shit that bothers me a lot, because it's hard for me to get people like that where I'm from to think like me, because they didn't see what I seen. Like I seen over 100 moments in my life where everybody was smiling, happy, like we made it. And I swear to God, this is about to crash. Like on God. And I gotta sit there and laugh with you when I'm high. That's the only thing that made me hide my intentions was my high. You know what I'm saying? So if you think like that. Yeah.
That's wild. I literally just visualize you being with 100 people. That's heavy though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's even heavier if all 101 of us die.
Mm.
If that one person could say, yo, it, man. If my life could save 100 of us, yo, it, I'm finna do it. And I don't care what you call me. That's why I don't care what y'all call me. I know where we was headed. I know where my family was headed. And I know the people that didn't see eye to eye with me was headed. And it's like, damn, maybe if I could say one thing and I never took the claim, the fame, the number one for nothing. Because to me, that closes the door. So I always knew, like, shit, at the end, like, if I ride this shit out, God got me. If God real, I'm on top.
Period.
And I'm on top of my life.
Period.
Yeah, facts.
You had said earlier that you were living in a lie before.
Hell yeah, I was living in a lie.
What's that mean?
Because I would call myself a real I'm done with I'm smart as hell. Smart as heaven, excuse me. I never skipped school in my life. My grades is not bad. Like, what the was I thinking? I'm just dumb. Like, I could have been in the NBA. I could have been a lawyer. I could have easily been a scientist or something, or somebody debating people. But I robbed myself of that, thinking like street shit, like,
Facts.
and revenge and anger. That shit took over me. Not go count. Not calling people who do it. I'm just telling you, man, that the light at that tunnel, man, ain't shit. You can't never walk the light if you don't know who you are in the dark. And that's what I learned from my past.
You can never walk the light if you don't know who you are in the dark. That's so deep. But wouldn't you say that a lot of men could argue, you know, you ain't really a man if you're not in the streets? Like, all that other stuff is soft.
Well, you're not really a fish. Right? If you're in the sea with a shark. What makes us different? We got two different lifestyles. And I had to learn that in my lifestyle, because just come on, I'm a real to the day I die. But I'm not a real street. A street is someone that pays all of their bills off the streets. So 9 times out of 10, they ain't trying to let you know they're in the streets, because they actually paying their car notes, all the utility bills, the mortgage, the house bill, the clothing bills, the schooling, the food you put on the table. So 9 times out of 10, bro, when you're doing that, you know how much this shit costs and what's on the line, so you're not gonna play. Me being a real, real to myself. I'm from the neighborhood, right? The streets, the ghetto, the slum. I'm from that shit, right? But who say I have to stay stuck there? Right? Like, how can I buy any kind of real estate stuck there? I have to learn what's outside of this to learn how to organize what's inside of it, to a point where it shows you how to have an economic freedom. Not for me to be your boss or call me the next billionaire entertainer. That's what the that's gonna do for you.
Right.
Respectfully, what is it gonna do for you? Nothing.
Right. How did you even get into real estate? Like, how do you even change your mind going from, like, you know, because sometimes you're incubated by what's around you. Sometimes we become our environment. How did you step away?
Man, I swear people go hate me for saying this, but guess what? It don't matter. Monopoly, the board game.
Right.
Donald Trump being in New York. All you heard was Trump this. I'm Trump type playing spades. And then hood shit. So I own our hood. I own this shit. And then you go deep into the word. I own this shit. And they be like, I don't own nothing but a word. The police come here, they tell me they own it. Then I figure out who they work for. Like, bro, everybody work for somebody, so who really owns this? So that's what had me big on having LLCs, S Corps, holding companies, and C Corps. And now, shout out to, I got a company called the Trust Up Wealth Group. The Trust Up Wealth Group with Cedric Brown. That's one of my mentors. Now we teach people how to open up their own trust.
Wow.
So holla at that. But that's what got me to the end of that road, because I want to know who actually owns this.
Yeah.
Not for the fact of who control it, because I want to control my family's future. I don't want no $1 billion. I want peace. Not the kumbaya peace, like put your guns down.
Oh, my bad, people.
Because what the y'all got in your hand if you got to put them down in the first place. So I like mental peace, man. I want to eat my food and know I could go to sleep and wake up and do what I got to do to keep the day going. Not how I'm gonna do it. That shit a fight. I don't know. That to me, that's the cancer in our community. That the art of surviving. We hang around people that survive, and I'm living now. And I'm starting to see the difference between a person that lives life and the person that's surviving living life.
Yep.
It's a big difference.
And it's an energy difference.
Yeah.
I feel like oftentimes when you're around people that are surviving, it's draining. The energy is draining. Go ahead, you can.
I won't crack that.
You're so good. But I mean, that's wild. So
I'm sorry, but the makeup on your face is wild. That's a lot.
My question for you
That
is
is a lot.
because I know from what I've seen, like one thing that people say about you is your growth is crazy. You're an investor. You came from the
Pause.
streets. You became a businessman. It's like that line of like corporate thugging, like whatever they would say, you know, quote unquote. Have you ever heard that before?
I heard that before. Hey,
You like it?
I'm not a pancake, right? I'm not gonna be a thug or be corporate. I'm gonna be either one or the other,
Oh,
right? So I can't be a thug because I'm not doing thuggish shit.
okay.
I might if I'm dressing like a thug, then you're crazy. That's like saying who got a suit on is a businessman.
Yeah, that's
How
why.
you just paper pushing for the man that own it in a sweatsuit,
Right.
right? So, nah, I'm a grown ass man.
That's
If I'm
it.
in a corporate America, then I'm a corporate man.
Yeah.
I'm just another fashion of how they look and who they are. That's it.
I love that. And I feel like that too. Sometimes people don't understand the double-edged sword that they say when they say things like one of the things that I used to get, I don't get as much anymore, but people used to say, wow, you're really beautiful for a Black girl. And it's like, why can't it just end at you're really beautiful, period? Why does it have to be and now it doesn't matter to me, to be honest, but it's like corporate thugging. Like, why does it have to be one or the other? Choose one.
Can I hit you with a why?
Yeah.
Why can't that just be fire, fuel on your fire? The fact that they see Black girls is so narrow. The fact that they created the beauty of Black girls. The fact that people just has a marble understanding of what they call Black people. So that's just what it is.
Especially when you start getting into like genetics and what I believe is the truth and how, you know, Black people can have every gene. Did you know that? The Black woman has every gene.
See, that's a whole nother conversation because saying Black confuses you in general. So you have to dive deep in that.
Yeah.
So to give a billions amount of information with one word, Black woman, is crazy.
Touche. Yeah. Do you want to elaborate?
It's hard when we ain't focused on that.
Okay.
Our table should be
like a whole podcast episode would be just the genetics. Yep.
Like all jokes aside, that's a table full of like 12 people.
Yeah.
I think some topics that's strong like that should take the Jesus approach with the 12 disciples. It took 12 people. It should be the 13. It should be 13 opinions talking about that strong minded people like yourself just talking.
Yeah.
Go into that. I wish y'all understand that everybody's first question is like, what's a Black woman to us?
Yeah.
All right, where did the word come from? Who created it? Why it was created? All right, what did they call themselves before?
Yo, I don't know, but my man is saying some real stuff right now at the moment. I really don't even want to talk or get into that right now at the moment because I can't. I want to laugh. So if y'all want to laugh, y'all want to see some stuff, let's get jiggy, man.
Shit. So she fucked you. You ain't even fuck her. That's
This nigga is crazy right here, B. Yeah. Light up the pressure, my eyes get more red. I watch the projects get sadder for block than they did cornbread. Couldn't tie the do-rag too tight. Lines on my forehead, boar's head, starting to drop bodies, sandwiches all fed.
Welcome to the Respectfully Justin LaBoy Show. I'm your host, the King of Toxic. Got my brother with me, Dave East.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Me and East really go back. I really got to see the whole
in real life
journey in real time. Like I remember nigga, him and Shooters splitting, you know what I'm saying? 241, 242 shit. If you know, you know. Niggas in the bridge gonna know that. Shout out to the whole Harlem. Yeah, man. How you feeling?
Feel good, bro. And I'm glad to see you moving how you moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You out here, you look good, bro.
Appreciate you. You know, because it's funny, you know, being from New York, and you know, we came up kind of at different times. Like we was together, but then the come ups was a little different.
Right.
And sometimes it's like a gap of separation during shit. Like I see you and Jim, you and Mano, you and Fab, like, you know, after a while, it's like, you know, you see each other, you peers, but then you link with certain ones at the right time.
Right.
And you could be like, I could have did this shit sooner, but God's timing is the perfect time.
It makes sense when it makes sense. And you start to realize who really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some beyond the lit shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You realize who really genuinely care about what you got going on. You know what I mean? Ask you about your family, ask you about, you know what I mean? Just little, it be little shit. Like,
Yeah.
that you realize a nigga like, all right, it's bigger than me being in the club with this nigga. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or,
It sound like you lost a couple niggas you thought that was down for you when you start, when we start off like that, we starting off a little dark, but, I want you to share how it felt like, all them years you was with niggas that you found that was fake and was in it for the wrong shit.
right.
And then you have to kind of go link up with your real ones. And when you in this shit, it's a couple years in, I'm a little later than you, but,
Right.
you start to underappreciate them niggas who care for you. Because when you come in this shit, you start linking with other niggas. And
You know what? I'm not even to cut you off.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say you underappreciate them. It's just everybody's showing love. So it's hard to read. You be blinded a little bit when you first come in this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's love coming from over there. Like, everybody that you wanted to show you
fake
love.
love.
Yeah, it ain't love. But you don't realize that till 5 years later. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in the moment, it's like, oh nah, I wanted them niggas to fuck with me, or I wanted these people to fuck with me, and they so-called fucking with me. So it's not that you underappreciating your niggas. It's just you trying to whatever you was already planning to do is starting to happen for you.
Yeah.
So now you moving, and your niggas can feel like that. The ones that might not be with you every day or ripping and running around with you, but it was never me underappreciating niggas. It was me finally getting to what I wanted to get to.
Yeah.
So that shit'll get blurry. Like you'll forget niggas, bro. I can't even sugarcoat it. You get what I'm saying? Like if a nigga ain't with you every day and your life get real hectic, you know what I'm saying? I had a kid. It was shit going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so if you really wasn't in my face all the time, and you could have been my man through it all, like, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Nah, it's real.
But it was still love, but I can understand now, looking back at it, how that love could have got blurry. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was trying to do something I told niggas I was trying to do. It wasn't like it was a surprise. It just actually happened.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What's your relationship like with Nas and...
That's big bro forever, man. If you know what I mean? Like, he one of them type of people, you gotta catch him when you can. But I think we got a lot of catching up to do. A lot has changed since we was day to day.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I love that nigga to death. You know the vibe with me.
While we stay on this friendship shit, I feel like listening to your music, I knew Freaky and Mugga and all these niggas. I'm like, yo, why I'm talking about niggas I never met.
Right.
And it feel like throughout your whole career, every time when you was approaching that level about to really hit the moon, you took a fucking loss.
Every time.
Every time.
I lost Freaky the same summer I signed my deal. Nas signed me in June. Freaky got killed in August. No, Freaky got killed in June. I got signed in August. And he the nigga told me to rap. Or I was playing ball. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you look better than these niggas. He was just the nigga that was in, you always got that nigga that's in your head, like,
Right.
man, you look better than these niggas. You know how to dress better than these niggas. Taller than these niggas. Bitches gonna be on you, nigga. And you nice, nigga. And you from it. Like, you know what I mean? You just talk the figure. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm trying to go to the A, nigga. I was really on some basketball shit. But Freaky was that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he introduced me to a lot of just life shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was like the older bro I had. That wasn't my blood brother, but that was, I mean, like the older homie. He from Philly, North Philly. That was my family.
Shout out to
But
North Philly.
he taught me a lot, you know what I mean? And he didn't get to see none of this shit. None of it. Like, not a club, nothing. Like, once it happened, he died that same summer. So I felt like I was obligated, you know what I mean, to like let niggas know about him and keep his name alive. And you know what I mean? If you never met him, a lot of people, it's crazy because once I start speaking about him, a lot of people start reaching out that went to school with him. Bitches he used to fuck with. Like a lot of shit, like, that was my nigga. I'm like, word. So it put a smile on my face, like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know y'all, but I know my nigga was that nigga. He had that effect. Yeah. Everybody that don't have that effect when they die, we all got a date. We all got a date.
Yeah.
For sure.
But everybody ain't gonna have that effect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody shit ain't gonna be packed out.
That shit.
You know what I mean?
Funeral or movie.
I'm telling you,
Nah,
we
keep
all
it
got
real.
that date. You know what I mean? But That's neither here nor there, but everybody don't get that love in his lifetime. And he died at 30, 29. Before, I think he was about to touch 30. All my niggas died young. All of them. Shooter didn't touch 30. You know what I mean? Like, niggas didn't get to 30. I'm 36 now. So I think
God
about
is
it like,
great. Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
get older, it's like
niggas didn't
be
hit
afraid
30.
to get.
You know, 30 is like, all right, I'm a man now. You might have a kid, you might not. But at that point, you should have some type of hustle, some type of income,
Right.
some type of bills, some type of responsibility. You should have something going on by 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You should have been far up out of mama crib. You know what I mean? No knock to nobody, but by 30, you should have been up out of there. You know what I mean?
Nah, you gotta be out of mama.
So it's niggas dying at 30. It's niggas dying younger than 30. Like, you get what I mean? So life ain't really even started. Like 30 is like the point of I'm a man now. Now I'm about to do my thing as a man, as a father, as whatever the fuck. Niggas is dying at 30.
Fuck.
29, 28, 27, 25 niggas is dying. A lot of my young niggas, one of my youngest that I watched grow up, he was 16, he just died this summer. You know what I mean? Death come for everybody. Don't matter the age. You know what I mean? And once you understand that, kind of navigate this shit a little better. Like, nigga, any day I step out my crib and make it back to my crib,
Facts.
so that was a flavored day.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to you. Hey, yo, let's take a shot if we love ourselves. Bring me and my nigga a shot.
What we drinking?
Whatever. We got tequila right there.
What we
got
doing?
the tequila right there.
I'll
I ain't take a shot.
with
Yeah,
you, bro.
yeah, come on. Cheers to that one.
Salud,
We gonna
cousin.
Drink to this pain tonight, that's for
dog.
sure. Oh, man. I used to run into you in Queens a lot.
Heavy.
East used to love him a hood rat. We gotta keep it real. Before the family
I'm
life, I used to
from it.
see you running through the
I'm from
bridge with
that.
some nasty shit a couple times.
I'm from that, man.
I-
Ain't a nigga from it, ain't do that.
I saw you.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna get into details.
Saw
but
you
if
a couple times in some nasty situations. We ain't gonna
The
say
joints
that.
weren't nasty, but the sit show might have been nasty.
Nah,
the
it was
joints
a
was
couple
nasty.
joints. Yeah, there's that. There you go.
It was
Thanks
nasty.
for
I'm gonna
being
keep it a
real.
buck with you.
But the shit that I
was
knew,
nasty.
the
Nasty
shit,
times.
the reason why I knew you wasn't from there is because you took fashion serious though.
Right.
Even when you had like the cargo pants with a white tee, like
Right.
you know niggas like through there in the bridge, niggas was still.
Now they
wearing
it was gooned up.
Yeah, they was super nasty. Like they
You know
wasn't.
that-
It wasn't.
I ain't gonna front the bridge, like just like if niggas know, like even from the 90s and all that, like they shit was the camo, the grimy, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you wanna look grimy. That was the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Harlem nigga don't wanna look grimy, nigga wanna throw some shit on. Like nigga wanna grab the bitch tonight. I wanna look like one of them niggas. Like,
Yeah.
so I had both. I understood both sides of that shit. Like, all right, I might just be grimy for the
Wu-Tang.
weekend.
I get
Yeah.
Wu-Tang in
You know
my
what I'm
head.
saying?
And then snap
Then
back.
during the week I could you know what I mean?
When he say grimy, I'm thinking of Wu-Tang off the rip, dog. Off the rip, I'm thinking Wu-Tang.
Y'all run around and have some shit on.
Yeah.
Where the girls ain't gonna look at y'all. Cause y'all look like y'all ready to rob this shit.
Every time.
I look approachable. Like so I knew both, bro. Well, I knew
Yeah.
both.
Nah, cause that was my thing, right? In fashion, did you feel any pressure as an artist to always be fly coming from Harlem?
Now I felt like my energy was gonna do it. Niggas say I dress like an LA nigga sometimes. You know what I mean? Niggas say I dress like this, like that. Like I felt like however I felt, that's gonna go for it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, nigga. I'm not trying to look like you. I don't wanna look like you. I don't wanna dress like you. Like I'll be influenced by certain niggas that, oh nah, I like how you put that together. That was fire.
Yeah.
But that ain't my, you know what I mean? I'm not taking a picture of a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh nah, yo, dress me like that. Like,
Yeah.
I never was on that. So I just feel like anything
Nigga
I
said,
felt like,
dress me like that.
if I thought it was dope, it was dope. I wasn't waiting for the next nigga to co-sign it or no shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think fashion is confidence. You know what I'm saying?
You can't, if you get dressed and then take the next nigga to tell you that shit look good, take that shit off.
Facts.
Why you wore that? You know what I mean?
Where's your heart at right now for this music shit?
For music,
'Cause I just heard the freestyles.
I'm
So you feel it sounds like you
reset.
inspired
I
again.
feel reset right now. I feel like I'm 10 years in. It's 2025, bro. I got my deal 2015.
Damn. People don't understand how hard it is, that longevity in the game.
2015. You heard? And I ain't the top of the charts, but I'm around. Niggas still see me.
Yeah.
Niggas still want my music. Niggas, I mean, I'm still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got like a cult fan base.
So I don't even really count the years with this shit. It'd be like, it bugged me out that it's 10 years, you know what I mean? And I was able to withstand that and to take the L's I took and still keep this shit rolling. But I feel reset right now. I feel new. You know what I mean? I feel good, bro. Like
Yeah.
just with everything. Like my skin clear, my
Yes.
teeth white.
Pop
You know what I
it.
mean? I'm in the gym at least 4 Fridays out the week.
Yeah.
I feel good.
That gym shit changed your
And
life.
musically, everything, acting wise, family. I just feel my energy is just where it need to be. You know what I mean? I don't feel down no more. I feel like everything I'm doing in a positive way is for the homies I lost. Instead of being sad and down about that shit, I feel like the strides I'm taking is like, nigga, I'm putting on. I'm gonna keep putting on till it's my time. Like, you know what I mean?
I was able to really see the career closer than a lot of people were able
You
to
was
see
there,
it.
cousin.
Yeah, I was there.
We don't speak about it.
We don't speak about it,
You was
right?
there.
Do you still feel like you got anything to prove in this shit? Like you said, you got the
I got
house,
a lot
your
more to
family taken
prove,
care of.
but not to niggas. I got more to prove to me. Cause I know what I'm capable of doing. I know my potential. I know what I could. You know what I mean? I feel like I still haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put out all the shit I want to put out. You know what I mean? And reach the audiences I want to reach. So I ain't got nothing else to prove to niggas. I feel like my mindset coming into this shit, I surpassed that years ago. I did my thing.
No,
that's really how I feel. Like
I seen
now,
it.
it's up to how you judge it. It's people that be like, well, you know what I mean? They look at Billboard, they look at numbers. I look at coming from the projects, nigga, and who I was with, and how we was talking about it. And now we in Dubai, now we in Portugal, now we, you know what I mean? Like, and it's sold out. So as far as that excitement with the people I wanted to be excited with, pause.
Yeah. Pause. Crazy.
I did that.
So
Word. Now it's about the money and making sure my daughters ain't gotta ask a nigga for nothing ever. Ever. You heard? That's what it's about.
shout out,
now.
you definitely take care. Let's father our daughters. That's it. That shit is very important. Gotta father your daughters. So I always wanted to ask, I'm not sure if you answered that question, but you and Wayno separating, that shit was it's a big thing at that moment.
It was life. It was a big thing to the internet. But to me and him, you know what I mean?
But when I want to know the day you decided.
I took my shahada with Wayno. Wayno took me to the Bronx, to a masjid in the Bronx, and I took my shahada with Wayno. So I could never feel away with Wayno. That's my brother. You get what I'm saying? If we speak, if we don't speak, business make this shit weird. It do. Business make it weird because it go from you and your man, you know what I mean, bumping your head. I'm going to his mom's crib. I mean, it go from real love to now the lawyer involved. This one involved, that one involved, that one involved, that one involved. And you know, we do what it do. And then the money get poured in. Now I got money, he got money.
Find out who a nigga really is when you're both making it.
When we kind of fucked up, of course, it's pure. It's pure. Kids, everything, it's pure. I love that nigga though. We don't know I love him. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, shit go how it go. You get what I'm saying? Like, my whole objective was I got in this shit to not stop. I didn't get in this shit to let a relationship with nobody dictate what I was doing. You get what I'm saying? Because I was doing this shit before I met any of these people or did business with any of these people. This is what I wanted to do. So love is love.
Yeah, you always been, to me, you was obviously wild, a little younger, but then as you got more grown, you was more calculated. So when you mention the Wayno shit, you always keep it light, same way you always do, because you're a real nigga. You was raised different, but I gotta know what that day was like when it had to happen. Like, walk me through the day. You gotta get rid of your man.
It wasn't
your
even
dog.
a day. It was like, I think it was a series of events. Just different shit. You know what I mean? At that time, I was heavy on the lean. I was heavy on the perks. I was drugged up. You know what I mean? Like, I was on that hard. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Sad Boy. My supplier that I was getting it from, they found him dead.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But Queens nigga too, good nigga, Indian kid. But at that time I was high.
You know what I mean? So I don't really know exactly. I might have turned Wayno off. Pause. Like I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might have. You know what I mean, who knows how that really, what made that happen? You get what I'm saying? But when I woke up and I realized what was going on, you know what I mean, I didn't feel no real bad way about that, man. Or no, you know what I mean? Like I know his kids. He know my kids. I know his moms. He know my
Right.
moms. Like